Imagine a neighborhood after a heavy downpour. Streets are flooded and water pools in yards. Now, picture that same neighborhood with rain gardens strategically placed. The difference is remarkable. Water is absorbed into the gardens, preventing runoff and flooding. This is the power of rain gardens. Simple yet effective solutions for managing stormwater and creating a healthier environment. One particular street, once notorious for its flooding issues, underwent a transformation. Residents, tired of dealing with the aftermath of every storm, decided to take action. They replaced sections of their lawns with rain gardens, carefully designed to capture and absorb rainwater. The impact was immediate and impressive. The street no longer resembled a river after a downpour. Instead, the rain gardens, brimming with vibrant native plants, soaked up the excess water like sponges. This simple yet powerful example illustrates the potential of rain gardens. Rain gardens are shallow depressions, strategically placed to capture rainwater runoff from impervious surfaces like roofs, driveways, and patios. They act like natural sponges, absorbing excess water and filtering out pollutants before they reach our waterways. Unlike traditional gardens, rain gardens are designed to hold water for a short period, typically 24 to 48 hours, allowing it to slowly percolate into the ground. This process mimics the natural water cycle, which is disrupted by paved surfaces in urban and suburban areas. Instead of being absorbed into the ground, rainwater runs off these surfaces, picking up pollutants and carrying them into storm drains. This runoff pollutes our rivers, lakes, and streams, harming aquatic life and impacting water quality. Rain gardens provide a natural solution to this problem. They intercept runoff, preventing it from entering storm drains, and filter out pollutants through the soil and plant roots. This natural filtration system removes harmful substances like fertilizers, pesticides, and oil, protecting our waterways and ensuring a healthier environment for everyone. Before grabbing your shovel, careful planning is crucial for a successful rain garden. The first step is to determine the best location. Observe your property during a rainstorm. Where does water naturally flow and collect? This will help identify potential sites for your rain garden. Ideally, choose a spot that receives runoff from a large impervious surface like a roof or driveway. The area should be at least 10 feet away from your house's foundation to prevent any potential water damage. Ensure the soil has good drainage, as waterlogged soil can hinder the rain garden's effectiveness. Next, determine the size of your rain garden. A general rule of thumb is to make the garden's surface area equal to about 10% of the impervious surface it will be collecting runoff from. For instance, if your roof is 1,000 square feet, your rain garden should be around 100 square feet. Once you've identified the perfect location and size, it's time to consider the design. Selecting the right plants is crucial for a thriving rain garden. Native plants are ideal because they are adapted to the local climate and soil conditions. They are naturally more resilient to pests, diseases, and extreme weather events, requiring less maintenance than non-native species. When choosing plants, consider their water tolerance. Rain gardens experience both periods of inundation and drought. Opt for a mix of plants that can handle these fluctuating conditions. Some suitable choices include, for wet conditions, swamp milkweed, cardinal flower, and blue flag iris. For average conditions, black-eyed Susan, purple coneflower, and bee balm. And for drier conditions, switchgrass, little bluestem, and butterfly weed. With your location chosen and plants selected, it's time to start building. Begin by marking the outline of your rain garden using spray paint or a garden hose. Then it's time to excavate the area to create the desired depth. The depth of your rain garden will depend on your soil type. For well-draining soils, a depth of 6 to 8 inches is sufficient. However, for poorly draining soils, you may need to dig deeper, up to 12 inches. It's crucial to ensure that the bottom of the rain garden is level to allow for even water distribution. Once the excavation is complete, it's time to amend the soil. Mix the excavated soil with compost and other organic matter to improve drainage and provide essential nutrients for your plants. Before planting, add a layer of mulch to your rain garden. Mulch helps to suppress weeds, retain moisture, and regulate soil temperature, creating a favorable environment for your plants to thrive. Choose a natural mulch like shredded bark, wood chips, or pine straw. Avoid using dyed mulches or rubber mulch, as these can leach harmful chemicals into the soil. Spread a 2 to 3 inch layer of mulch over the entire surface of the rain garden, ensuring it's not piled up against the base of the plants. Once the mulch is in place, you can start planting. Dig holes slightly larger than the root balls of your plants and carefully place them in the ground. Rain gardens require minimal maintenance once established, but some care is still needed to ensure their long-term health and effectiveness. During the first year after planting, water your rain garden regularly, especially during dry periods, to help the plants establish their root systems. Once established, your rain garden will require less frequent watering. However, it's essential to monitor the moisture levels, especially during extended droughts and water is needed. Remove any weeds that may pop up, as they can compete with your desired plants for resources. Every few years you may need to add a fresh layer of mulch to replenish the organic matter in the soil. Beyond their aesthetic appeal, rain gardens provide a wealth of environmental benefits, making them a valuable addition to any landscape. By capturing and filtering stormwater runoff, rain gardens play a crucial role in protecting the health of our waterways. As rainwater flows over impervious surfaces like roads and parking lots, it picks up pollutants such as oil, fertilizers, pesticides, and bacteria. These pollutants are carried into storm drains, which often discharge untreated water directly into rivers, lakes, and streams. This polluted runoff degrades water quality, harms aquatic life, and can even pose risks to human health. Rain gardens act as natural filters, slowing down the flow of runoff and allowing pollutants to settle out. The soil and plant roots then work to absorb and break down these pollutants, preventing them from reaching our waterways. This natural filtration system helps to improve water quality, protect aquatic ecosystems, and safeguard the health of our communities. The cumulative impact of individual homeowners creating rain gardens can be profound. While a single rain garden may seem like a small step, imagine the positive effect of thousands of these gardens across a city or even a nation. Collectively, these gardens would significantly reduce stormwater runoff, filter out countless pollutants, and contribute to a healthier water system for everyone. They would create a network of green spaces that support biodiversity, provide habitat for wildlife, and enhance the beauty of our communities. The benefits of rain gardens extend far beyond their immediate surroundings. They contribute to a more sustainable future by reducing our reliance on traditional stormwater infrastructure, conserving water, and mitigating the impacts of climate change. By embracing the concept of rain gardens, we can all play a part in creating a more resilient and ecologically balanced world. Creating a rain garden is a rewarding and impactful way to make a positive difference for the environment and your community. It's a project that can be tailored to any space, budget, and skill level, and the benefits far outweigh the effort. Start by observing your property during the next rainfall to identify potential locations for your rain garden. Research native plants that are well suited to your region's climate and soil conditions. Contact your local conservation district or extension office for resources and guidance. Don't be afraid to start small. Even a modest rain garden can have a significant impact. Join the movement today and start your rain garden journey towards a greener tomorrow.